Hello everyone, here's the next episode of Pokemon Emerald Kaizo. Last time we got the third gem by using a strategy that I thought of. If you've seen the episode, you know what a strategy that I did. I used the Gardevoir that had Trace, and I kept switching because I was baiting the electric move because they go by what Pokemon you currently have out. And I kept using it to heal our Gardevoir since she was low. And now, since we got the third gem, we can now head north. And we can also do another thing before we even head north. We can get strength. I think that man gives us strength. I think he do. First, face this guy. You have the case of no good moveset. Quick attack, please hit. Thank you. That's wild. My throw doesn't even have that high of a chance to hit with that, but it did. Now can we continue? We're gonna reunite this lovely couple. Oh, now there's encounters now? Yeah. We have access to strength now. That's why I was like, hold up. We can get a move that does 30, at least 80 base damage. And it's a normal move. Couldn't get that before. Well, it seems like the caves have all the encounters, but the grass don't. That means we're standing on it. Since there's no EVs, that HP up is useless. Zubat, no. There's a psychic gym trainer too, and it's a double battle, so it's gonna be interesting. They probably have a Mewtwo. I don't know. I'm somewhat blind since it's been a long time since I've seen a playthrough of this game, so I don't know what they have. I'm just talking out of myself right now. But now we have strength, which probably doesn't do as it probably does 80 damage. Yep. And most of the ones that can learn it are, you know, special attackers, of course, because this game is full of them. Oh, this fight don't feel like it's really changed. That's fine. Victor. Okay. Well, I didn't mean to use that cherry berry. White herb. Swallow didn't outspeed us, even though it has base 125 speed. Well, that's something. 100 HP. The first Pokemon we get that gets to over 100 HP. Go ahead and use your ice move. I know you have one. Whatever you use, okay. Camera up. We have a water move. It did what shot out you 8. How did you survive that? And last but not least, Aerial Ace. You're not in a hurry. You can come in here and find out that our son is literally in the victory road as we speak. What a useless item since we cannot actually make use of it. And this over here was not in the original Ruby and Sapphire. We already faced them. I wish those rocks would stay gone as we smash them, but they do not. This is not a fight, this is not a forced fight, so we don't have to worry about facing them unless we choose to. And we're gonna fight them, so. I assume you're gonna literally use what I think you're gonna, yeah. Use what I think you're gonna yell. The fact that hyper voice was changed to make it so that it can lower your defense was a nice change for it. But at the same time, no. And another thing about this, you can heal your Pokemon here, so we don't have to worry about going all the way to town. What do you sell? Super potions and items that I can't even use. Alright. She has 3, you only have 1? Okay. What's the gimmick here? Because every fight has to have a gimmick if it's a double battle. Is this going to be one of the few fights where you don't get a single status? Oh my lord, it is. That's a nice change. For once, no status. Air slash that. Magically that, air slash that. Air slash don't care about your white screen because this is not Gen 4. Cares about that one though. You're not getting 3 down, I'm just saying. All you did was delay the inevitable. And now we have the Gen 2 starters. You're literally just delaying the inevitable. You were not winning that. Y'all are gatekeeping my chance of getting a fire type, and I don't like that. Because that grass has to have a fire type, since nothing else had it one, unless there's a low chance of one showing up before you get to this point, but I don't know. You can't go this way because they want you to face every fight that you can face. But there we go. We have our first fire type encounter. Finally, some fire type. I just hope you have the calm nature so I can make use of your nature or modest. I'll take modest or hate, or I'll take hasty as well. Alright, first Kono. We're gonna cash 3 of these and hope that it gives me 1 good nature. Just 1. That's all we need, just 1. I know that ain't the only fire type either. And by catch 1, I don't mean catch 3, I don't mean catch another fire type either. I mean catch 3 Vulpix. Snubble. Unless you have your increased stats. I don't know what they may be. What uses you will have. And the fact that the cave gives you way faster encounters tells you something. That means that cave in there, or that we're going to be in real soon, is going to have a higher chance of something showing up than this mess right here. Because it's ridiculous how low of a chance we're getting right now. Yeah, 1 more. We just need to catch 1 more and hope that one of y'all have a decent nature. I'll take neutral as well. Wolfface has a higher chance of being female than male. That's a fact. Same thing applies to Growly, but the opposite. So Growly has a 75% chance of being male versus 25% female. Ponyta in Gen 1. Can't catch that until Fire Mansion, and that's why all the attack moves it learns are around the level you get 1. That's how they did Gen 1. Absol's here? Okay. Acting like I can't put you to sleep. Come on, gang. Oh, is this game being difficult? Your catch rate's not that high unless they changed it. Well, you don't have T-Wave, you do. High attack and moderate speed. You have T-Wave on yourself. In what way do you make use of T-Wave? Come on, stay in the ball. Of course not. It shakes 2 times and then stop. 1, 2, 3. Turns out his nature sucks. I'm just spitballing. I don't know his nature until I see it in a PC. Come on. Where's another fire type? One thing we got so far is Ponyta and Vulpix. Can you please give me an encounter? This is ridiculous how much you have to run just to get one encounter. You must not have no defense at all. You must have 0 defense, because that did too much damage. Either that or that was a crit. Now that we caught our fire type, the good thing is it's already around our level. The thing is, I do have to level it a little bit, and I need a Firestone just to evolve it. Anywho, I'm gonna put you in order of the fact that you're 3 Vulpix. Anyway, first one, no. Second one, no. Third one, no. Next, Absol. I mean, that's not actually that bad, but the thing is, special attack, your type is a special type. Careful with special attack down, special defense up, so you got more special defense, but yeah. And what about Ponyta? I bet you it has a good nature. I bet you it's attack up. Why? Why? Of course, the Ponyta has a good nature. Hasty is not bad for the Ponyta. Just that, this is a hasty nature. That means it can't take a hit. That's physical, and most of the types that it's weak to are physical. Rock, ground. Well, it's half and half actually. Well, time to catch 3 more Vulpix. I won't lie. The time it took for me to get 3 of them things, I caught a little bit more. I caught some freaking another Absol, 2 more, and Flareon. Flareon's in that grass too. You'll be the last Pokemon we check, okay? With all due respect. Which is funny since if it's gonna be the last one we check, I'm gonna say taking the last one we check. I wonder if this Flareon gonna have an attack up stat, but we won't find out. First things first, you. Neutral. Next. No. Next. Heck no. Already is neutral. I'd rather have that than this mess right here. Next. Flareon. Neutral. This is cursed. How am I getting Impish so often? Why am I getting Impish so often? This makes no sense. Back to this. This took less time, but anyway. Let's see. One's a male. I literally said I haven't seen a male one, and I was like, watch this be the one that's perfect. The perfect nature. No. No. Ha ha, I was wrong. Why are all your stats the same? What are the odds of you getting 3 stats on the same lot? Well, let's see what Geodude has. Even the Geodude is bad. This is wow. I would have took mild for the Vulpix. Now I have to do this again. Be right back. Alright. Third time's the charm, maybe? And they're mostly female. They're mostly males this time. Start with the males first. Neutral. No. That's sad when the Growlithe was what I need. Oh, thank you, thank you. What's the other name? You only got pressure? Okay. Well, your hasty nature, which means that you have a decent nature now. I need to find out, how bad is your special attack? Because your peers are the same level with 42, and they have impish. Oh boy, don't tell me your special attack is low. It has to be low. Oh no, it might be freaking 0. Oh, this thing might be 0. Oh god, no. Hmm. I'm trying to use my calculator. What level is it? That's the question. Where? Oh, level 27. I gotta input all of the 32. Oh, sorry, not HP 32. 64, 32, 24. That 24 probably so low it's at 40, 40, 45. That speed probably great now. Hmm. Hmm. Did Volpace get a boost in special attack? It had to. If it got a boost in special attack, then the calculations were wrong. It had to get a boost. Let's see. Hmm. There's no way. There's no way it's 30-31 because literally impish nature right here. Literally is at 42 special attack and yours is at 40. So where is the what? That makes no sense to me. It just makes no sense to me. Oh my lord, hold on. So they did change Vulpix's stats. So its special attack is 15 more, and its speed is 15 more, which explains why the numbers don't calculate the way it's supposed to be. So Vulpix was changed. I have the list of that. Alright. So this is a bad Vulpix. Alright, I got 3 more chances and then I have to continue. We are not facing the gym in this episode. So we're just gonna try our best to get to fall. No, it's not what it's called. We're gonna try our best to get to what's this called? Flannery's town that I can't think of right now. Lavaridge, there we go. We're gonna do our best to get there, but we're not gonna face the gym since, yeah, this Vulpix is causing me issues. Alright, be right back again. Alright, last attempt probably, because I swear this game don't want me to succeed. 2 of them I didn't name, 1 of them I did. Impish, gentle, jolly. The opposite. The opposite of what I want. Adamant. That's perfect for a Growly, but not perfect for a Vulpix. That's horrible for a Vulpix. That'd be great for a Flareon. But the only issue is if you do that to a Flareon, then it can't use its fire type really. So one more try. That's all I'm gonna give. All right, we got 1 male and we got 2 males. Yeah, we got 2 males and a female. All right, the male lacks horrible, cold. What is with adamant today? This is ridiculous. And the sad part is this is the only hasty one, and that's one that, and it has the worst stats. It's ridiculous. The thing is, you don't know how long it takes for me to get one encounter. Just look. Sometimes it takes it. Sometimes it's fast. Sometimes it's like this, where it's taking forever. And I mean forever. So the fact that we saw that Flareon is a miracle in and of itself. Since, as you can see, even in all the time that I'm speaking, nothing showed up so far. And then as soon as I stopped speaking, nothing still hasn't shown up. But get the drill. This is not fun. And the sad part is, some people have to use sweet scent just to get these things to show up. It shouldn't have to be this way, but that's how this game is. Anyway, let me continue. Alright. This sucked. I even caught a Flareon in the time it took for me to catch something else. So all three of y'all are going to be the last team we see, but start with the Flareon. Neutral again. Then we have a hasty, which is horrible for a Sandshrew. And another hasty Pokemon. Why are y'all hasty? I don't know. Next, naive. Speed up is good, but well, bold would mean that you have more defense, but naive means your speed is your highest stat. But I need to find out one thing, since these stats are boosted in a way. I just want to know this one little thing. If we're going by their old stats, I wish this thing would pull up, but it won't. If we're going by their old stats, 27, 46. Just this old stats and it's a naive nature, which means his special defense is going down, which is fine with me, but because they can still make use of it. Alright, if we're going by his old stats, his HP is mid, his attack is mid, defense is the lowest it can be, his special attack is boosted, so it's at 40 with this 50 base special attack, but with special defense and speed going up, we don't know, but I think his speed is the same. So 48 is mid speed and special defense going down. Special defense is mid. But if the special attack is up, then it might... I need to find a 65 base special attacking Pokemon, so it's not Flareon. What's the 65? Oh. Easy. Umbreon. Right? Umbreon has 65 base, right? That was 60. I was close. What? Okay, Leafeon? Is Leafeon one that has it? No, which one has the 65 base special attack? Seriously. It's not Leafeon. I know it ain't Jolteon. I know it ain't Espeon. It's not Glaceon. I know for a fact it's not freaking Sylveon. What is basically 65 speed? Special. Matter of fact, base special. I only need 65 actually. So let's see if it's going up. But since its special attack is not being justified at all, if it's neutral. It's 45 the highest it can be if it's neutral. But it does have 65 in the stats, so all I need to do is figure out that I just want to know if that special attack is high. But things don't want me to find out. Once we find out, we can continue on. Yeah, 45 is the highest it can be. Alright. So you're viable. We're gonna switch you whenever I put the Pelipper in the daycare. Putting Kelly in the daycare if they'll let us. Good. No, we're not raising two, we're just gonna move on. Are you the naive one? Yes. I wish you were modest, but you know, you can't get the perfect nature sometimes. And also, I will say I did face one trainer, and that was by accident off screen. She had a cat turn and a hunter. After that, I forgot what she had besides that. Now let's continue on. Dog Trio. You outsped it. Wow. Dark type is weak to fighting. Unfortunately, your fighting move sucks. It's gonna use Aerial Ace again, which means... Oh. Ninetales? Well, I wish I could get one, but I won't be able to get one anytime soon. Unless there's a place that has Firestones. Magneton, well... It just outright one-shot you. It should have just did that in the first place. That's the wild part. It didn't just outright one-shot you. Magnet Core, which is only good if you are a steel type, and we don't have a single steel type in our party. And none of y'all can become steel type. I wish they sold the stones. That way you can evolve your Pokemon that needs a stone. We have 2 Pokemon that needs a stone. But unfortunately, we don't have a stone, so... Traveler, that's gone. Next, Machoke. Depends on how much Aerial Ace decides to do. Of course, it doesn't one-shot, but it's gone. Onyx, it's gone again. And Furret, well... Can't go in that way, so we have to go over here. Heat Wave. That's a move. It was a Gen 3 move. You just don't ever see it. But you only have Fang-based moves. Thunder Fang doesn't exist in Gen 3. Unfortunately, it does not. Unless they added it. Ice Fang don't exist either, so... Shell gone. That's one way to face it. Alright, what can the Tang do to you? Yeah. Yeah, I should expect that. Well, at least we have a fire type that we can actually make use of. Metal Claw. So I assume your AI picks a move, random move if it's something that can knock you out. That's what it sounds like, or it looks like. At least we don't have to go all the way to town to heal. We can just go over here, but the only thing that sucks is having to always break that rock just to get here. This episode is probably longer than the previous episodes just by how long it is from me not recording. Oh boy. We're in the cave and nothing is spawning. What happened to that cave? Y'all had literally another cave that was spawning everything. What are the odds of you showing up? I don't even know if you're a rare encounter. If you are a rare encounter, then Look, I literally cannot weaken you with this. Thank you. But seriously, what are the odds of you showing up in this cave? Why would you even use recover to begin with? Did they make cargo viable or something? Is that why it's gatekeeping itself? It's literally gatekeeping itself. Thank you. Are all these volcano Pokemon? But we now have some array of fire types that we can use if we want to use them, but what are your natures? Neutral. And gentle is the opposite of defense up, son. There's that. One more encounter in here. Still Growly, okay. Forco. Well, we might not make it to Lavaridge, but we might definitely make it to Fallarbor. Rathos, I mean. Ariados. It's a physical move, that's why. I don't get why they use fake out on a Pokemon that can't be faked out. Extreme speed is gonna outspeed you. They made Smeargle stats up too. I'm surprised they didn't use extreme speed there. Maybe asking why didn't I just go heal? Because I know for a fact that there's gonna be a rest area soon, but I don't know if we'll even make it there. At this rate, no. How are you faster? How are you faster? How did you outspeed us? And I switched. You weren't paralyzed. How did it outspeed us? My cargo is not fast. That's a fact. It's not fast. How did it outspeed us? I don't know. Dunsparce. At this point, you're gone. So bring Grace in that at the same time. It's a great strategy, won't lie. I swear, if you outspeed us, I'm about to be mad. Like, there's no way you should be outspeeding us. That's a Rossberry and that's a Personberry. Petra Berry. It was one of them. I knew it was one of them. I didn't know if it was Person or Petra. You can't go south. You can only go north. If you got cut, oh. Oh. Let me guess. Blocked off. You can skip a fight. There's a fight we can actually skip in this game? If we chose to. It's a miracle. We have a fight that we can actually skip. Why am I not surprised? Alright, sir. That's your strat, the leech seed, and just heal. Okay. That'll be circumvented quickly. We don't have a way to actually attack anything. Gyarados, oh boy, of course it's a Gyarados. Why wouldn't it be? Since it's Gyarados, I'm gonna switch to you for one reason. Don't know what it's up there for. Why do you have Protect for the Gyarados? There's no point in having Protect. It's an attacker, not a support mon. And Porygon 2, if this was Gen 5 and they had Eviolite, this thing would be destroying teams. But thankfully this is Gen 2, Gen 3, so I don't have to worry about that. We didn't even have to face that guy, but we did anyway. The bite we chose will not make us be able to scale up there. Another orange berry, and here's raspberries, even though we literally just got one from here. Can that guy even see us from that far? Yes, he can. Swarmery and Hitmontop. Good thing is, Swarmery cannot outspeed us. Bad thing is, we can't really do much damage here, so... How much will Flame will do? Oh, jeez, it just one-shots you. Alright. Okay. It used a rock move. Okay. Good switch. Good switch. Good switch. Can't do that one more time, so might as well just accept the fact that you're gone. That's for you. Take care of that. Both of them gone. Hitmonlee. Well, do you have Mach Punch? Even if you did, you didn't use it. Even if you did, you didn't use it. Mega Kick. You didn't even get the attack. You can't be paralyzed, huh? But that one can. Alright, Shockwave, Bubble Beam, double down. Get rid of that Miltank. This is not Gen 2's Miltank, but it might as well be. And now we're done here. Alright, 113. I think we should stop in Fallarbor and then finish the rest next time because... Ooh. Okay. Of course. I don't know if that crit mattered, but it don't matter now. Alright, quick attack here, aerial ace there. Wish we had crunch. Alright, I have to switch you. Get this free experience. Oh, you can't get recoil. That would be OP if that was a real thing. When's the next time y'all learn a new move? This is ridiculous. Y'all went through like a good 6 levels with no new move. Something tells me you got a bug move. I'm right. Venomoth is a Pokemon that has Sludge Bomb, and I keep forgetting that it has Sludge Bomb. Did they boost its special its attack stat? Cause, jeez. I didn't even need to put it to sleep. Okay, Rathos, whatever. Body Slam. Did they boost these chances of these things? Oh, finally. Finally a move that I can actually make use of. The only thing that sucks is Shockwave doesn't never misses, but damage right now is important. I don't know if we're gonna make it. We almost did. We just have to get to Fallarbor Town, that's all we have to do. They already moved the trainer, so the only thing I have to do is just face these guys. Uh-huh. I think that makes sense, that is faster. Your Thunderbolt don't one-shot this, I call BS. Spin is faster than you, but you don't have that much speed to begin with, so. And you hit every single one. Oh, great. Arrow Blast? Yeah, that will not one-shot anything. That affect? Oh, you must have on tempo. Otherwise, why would you do that? They knew you were gonna go for that item. That's why they had her face to the left or right. Right. Her left, all right. It's a max ether. Almost there. Firo is a Pokemon that is the right level. Slacking, I don't know. But I do know one thing. Why it keeps you doing that, I don't know. The only thing that sucks is I lose the cut. Wish I can get rid of cut, but I can't. Ah, it's quick attack. You're getting added coverage is great. I don't know why you can't learn Leaf Blade normally, unless until later gens, but it should have been always like this. You literally use a leak to attack. It may not be a leaf, but it's close enough. In my opinion. I don't know which one would knock us out, so. Good wake up, and thank you for the flamethrower, because I don't need flamethrower no more. Not being flamethrower. You would think that they would increase the attack, what you call it, the encounter rate, since most of the time you're going to be weakened from all the fights, and Okay. You missed. You actually missed. Toxic stalling. You didn't even need to do that. You could have just one-shot us. Do they just intentionally show their strategy, or is that just something that they do? Do you have a move that can attack a shit engine? No. Of course you don't. Why would you? That would be too smart. Why would I think you should have one? You used to. I got rid of it. But at least we have some other Pokemon that can get rid of it. Does he see us? Oh, he sees us no matter what. I didn't even know there was a double battle there. Well, we're gonna face it properly then. Or not. Okay. I meant to switch to you. You outright one-shot it with Shadow Sneak because they increase its attack stat to 110. If you didn't know that. Its base attack is 110 now. I looked. Protect. I already know it's protect, so damage over time and protect star. You should have used protect. You should have used protect there. Because Endeavor is going to be the reason why you died there. That was smart. I won't lie, that was smart putting it there. Seeking is faster than us. That's saying something, since Seeking sucks. Chlorophyll, there's no sun. Now it's faster than. You're supposed to be faster than us. Any more fights? Yep, red. There's red. There's red. He has lightning rod and not static. It'd be the funniest thing if you can sweep his whole team. You telling me that thing did your whole HP? All 108 of it. And just so you can see how far this walk is, despite the fact that there's no encounters, if I fail, I have to do all this walking all over again. And I like how Red walks up to you and just says nothing. He just walks up to you and saying, now we can have a proper fight. Hidden power, fire or ice. Don't know which one. Yeah, I would hope it's ice. Either way, this will tell me everything, but it's not going to use that. It's going to use Volt Tackle. Do you have a quick attack? Of course you don't. Why would you have quick attack? That would make too much sense. Why would you have quick attack? That would make too much sense, you know. Let me guess. It's a range. Somewhat. 111 HP. That thing just outright takes you out. What could you do to this? Yeah, that makes sense. What about this? Espeon. Reflect is, yeah, physical. You have to earn that right to go to freaking Fallarbor Town. Alright, Red, you're my last fight for the day. Okay. There's always a way out of these fights. Always one way out. Don't know how I'm gonna get out of this one. I mean, you're not level 36, so you're not fully evolved, but That's neither here nor there. If Charizard was a one-shot, then I would have one way out with the Charizard. But other than that, there's no other way out. I saw that. I saw him. I was like, that's red. So what do we do here? What do we do? Alright. It has lightning wrong, but it wouldn't work for us. Sing. Sing. What? Who fired? What? Oh, that's special. Perfect. It did enough damage. It did just enough. Now it's over. Unless I picked the wrong move. How you survived this thunder? How you survived this one, but you didn't survive the last two? You don't make sense. Anyway, I hope they didn't buff Snorlax. He didn't need a buff. I need another freaking crit. Of course. Let me get Snore. I wish I had a focus slash so you can survive with one and then get rid of them. But that's not gonna happen. Earthquake, earthquake, earthquake doesn't get one. I don't get not one confusion, but he gets all the earthquakes. Or missed attack. Don't get anything. And now you're getting the sing. That takes care of our Charizard. Get since our water type can't be fully evolved right now. Now, you shouldn't take any HP now. You outright one-shot us. Don't know yet. Yes, you do try to outright one-shot us. Why aren't you using Snore? How do you survive that? If you don't one-shot it from here, that's sad. How did you survive? Oh, curse. I forgot. That's my fault. That is my fault. If it was a crit, we one-shot that. Like, I wish you would automatically wake up, but you don't. None of y'all have a... You do. Blastoise. You have an ice move. You have an ice type move. That's why. That's why you're coming bringing it out. Miracle. I was expecting an ice type move, but okay. Miracle. Outright one-shots you. Outright one-shots you. I know your special attack is that high, but you get the whole team gets outright one-shot, but it can't use Psychic if you have Dark type. Dark and Ghost, that would be great, but Sableye not available, as far as I know. Do we even have the berry that causes us to be able to be woken up? Do we even have that berry? That would help a little bit. Chesto. Yeah, Chesto berry we do. He'll put us to sleep. That's a guarantee. He will always put us to sleep or try to. Oh, he doesn't worry about it once he knows your items. Oh, it's one of those games. where he already knows what you have and everything. That's why he doesn't put you to sleep. Okay. That kind of seems cheap, but whatever. Why are you not putting us to sleep now? I don't have the chesto berry. What's the difference? It's not like I have a move that can one-shot you. There you go. The fact that it still uses Volt Tackle, despite the fact that it's resistant, I do want to figure one thing out, though. Is it just picking moves randomly, or is it literally just not going to put us to sleep anymore if we have the chesto berry? Let's find out. It's picking moves randomly. I confirmed it. You're not gonna knock it out, so. Snorlax, okay. Give me one attack. Of course not. That's a crit. Not a crit. Attack yourself. It's like this thing doesn't know how to do that anymore. Oh, it tried to attack me while I was asleep. You have guts. You don't need guts. Guts does more damage if you are burned, paralyzed. I don't know if sleep is affected by that, but if it is, then okay. I got rid of his berry. You can't survive a single hit. Alright. I'm not surprised that you have sleep powder. I'd be more surprised if you didn't. I'm surprised you don't have toxic since you have sleep powder. So that's two Pokemon I have to give a Chesto Berry just in case we see Venusaur. So he has Venusaur, Charizard, Blastoise, Pikachu, Snorlax, and Espeon. We know his whole team now. And that's one thing we did. We gathered the information we needed. That's why you switch, because you're slower. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, you're slower. That's why you switch. Okay. That's like... only one that can outspeed it is you. Charizard, you're gone. As I don't misclick, you're gone. Snorlax, that's the only issue. Snorlax is the main issue. Blastoise is last. Attack yourself. You have yet to do that, really. Consistently, at least. Okay. I need paralysis. Don't get it. Still can't one-shot you, but at the same time, You don't knock it out from this. This is gonna suck for me. Because I have to redo all of that all over again. Come on. Thank you. Crunch. Yes. I just wish that Crunch could have done flinch, but it doesn't. Blastoise. Well, you're gonna get one shot, but that thing's showing Espeon. Oh, I thought it was still okay. Fallarbor Town, finally. That sucked, but at least we made it through. Next time, we'll continue our way to Lavaridge Town. With that being said, thank you for watching this travesty. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful day or night. Next episode is gonna suck too, and take care. That really sucked a lot.